Hello everyone, in this video we will talk about what are the ways for a beginner to make money on Bybit crypto exchange. We will highlight 5 of the most basic ones that will allow you, if you have just registered, to start trading or otherwise making money. The very first thing you should do is replenish your balance. The easiest way to do this is either with cryptocurrency if you have it, or transfer money from card to card via PTWP to another person, and they will send you cryptocurrency for it. To deposit cryptocurrency, click Buy Crypto, select Crypto Deposit, and select here accordingly the cryptocurrency you want to fund and the blockchain on which you want to do it. Let's say you want to transfer USDT from your MetaMask wallet or some other wallet or from another exchange. Choose USDT. Choose the network. Let's say BEP20 as the network with the lowest commissions. And here under the verdict, by clicking on the button, you get the address to do that. If you want to fund your account with fiat money, i.e. from a card or some account of your own, we use PTWP for that. What is PTWP? PTWP is basically an exchange. You send your money to another person in a way that is convenient for him and you, and he in turn sends you cryptocurrency. You can find this exchange under ByCrypto PTWP trading. Here you can see sellers who are ready to make a deal for you and convenient filters. Enter the amount and choose a payment method, or you can choose right from here. Let's say we choose the Vice payment method here. Click Buy USDT, enter the amount in USD that we want to spend, and it immediately calculates the amount in USD that we will receive. We get a one-to-one exchange. After that, we click on the Buy button and get the data about where we need to transfer our funds. That is the wallet number, card number, and so on. We make the transfer, confirm it within 5 to 10 minutes, we receive the funds to our account. All this is monitored by the Bybit exchange itself. That is, if a person has not transferred or there are any misunderstandings, it will deal with the situation itself. It freezes the funds on the account of the person, the seller of cryptocurrency. And then, if you confirm some of your transfers, that they were, attach a screenshot or something like that, the exchange will always figure it out and make you a transfer automatically. In principle, in the 6 years that I have been dealing with cryptocurrencies on different exchanges, I have never once had such a situation that I had to somehow through the crypto exchange itself to solve something. However, I know I have acquaintances who had one such situation and it was resolved very successfully. So, in principle, this is a pretty safe way. Moving on. Next, let's look at the most famous, the simplest, the most basic way of how to make money on cryptocurrencies on the exchange. We go to the trade section, choose spot trading. Find Bitcoin here. Here it immediately opens up and just buy Bitcoin. How do you do that? You have a few basic options on how to do that. These are order types. These are limit order, market order, and take profit stop loss order. How do they differ? Limit order. You set the amount you want to buy at, the quantity. Let's say you want to buy 1 Bitcoin, you press and the rest of the amount is calculated. Also here you can, for example, write the amount at once, that is, for example, 200 USDT, and thus it will calculate the amount you can buy with this money. But it will only buy at this price. That is, if Bitcoin is above this price, the transaction will not be made until the price drops. If you make transactions for a large amount of money, use a limit order. If the amount is small, it is better to use a market order. How is it different? Here you do not enter the price, you just click on the amount you want to buy, for example 100 USDT. You enter, click Buy Bitcoin, and for 100 USDT at the current market price, you will have the required amount of Bitcoin bought instantly. And take profit stop loss, it allows you to set multiple values. It's essentially the same as a limit order. But this limit order will only be placed when the trigger price is reached. That is, you set the price at which the order will be placed. This is for more experienced traders. Let's say if you are looking at what if Bitcoin rises to 43,000, for example. You look at the resistance level, some other indicators, that it will then go to 47,000. Then you bet that if the price will be 43,000, for example, buy at the market price. I'll write $43,000, marker at $200. Thus, when the price will be $43,000, the order will be activated, and he will buy $200 according to the market. This is often done to prevent losses. Let's say they put it on sale. You bought their Bitcoin at $40,000. Now it grows to $42,000, and you want to sell it at $43,000. But if suddenly it falls to $41,000, you also sell it to stay in the plus and not to lose your money. When you have chosen what you want to do, choose buy Bitcoin. That's it. Bitcoin is bought. When it goes up in value, you simply sell it. Here's one of the basic ways to do it. Next, if you don't want to do it yourself, you can use copywriting. What is that? Basically, you will simply repeat trades after some other experienced trader. He's trading, and when he makes a trade, you also make a trade after him, and so you, without taking any direct part in the trade, you'll be making money. The most important thing here is to choose the right trader so that he does not flood your entire balance. To do this, we open all traders and look at a cutout of not 7 days, because 7 days is a rather small period of time in crypto. You need to look at a longer period, at least from 30 days. Next, it is important to check the box that there are only available masters, because there are traders who do not have free space. You cannot work with them. And then we open all of them one by one. We look at their values. For example, this is PNL of the person himself. This is PNL of people who are subscribed to him. This is for the last 30 days, the growth that has been achieved, and ROI. 30 days is transactions. Even transactions that are not completed, counted into it. We open up Crypto Vikings and see what he's trading, what trades he's got going on. Apparently he has 21 trades in the plus ended, in the minus 12 trades. In principle, not bad. Let's look further. What he trades, you need to understand, and in principle, about him different information. He trades a large number of different coins. He trades with huge leverage. It is not very good here for quite large amounts. What's not good? A big leverage trade means that there's a big chance of catching a liquidation there. That's when, in general, what is leverage? It's like a multiplayer. So you trade on $100. If you have leverage 5, it's like you're trading on $500, but it's good. If you guessed, for example, you bought long and the price is rising, but if it falls so that you lose all your money, it should be 100% fall. In the case of leverage, it will not be 100%, but it turns out divided by 5, it is 20%. Because with 5 leverage, if the currency falls by 20%, the deal is closed, you lose all your balance. But it is worth noting that here, you can manually set. You will be able to manually set the leverage. So you will be able to repeat not the whole trade, but with some of your own small leverage. In general, the last trades I have had are not going to go well. I would probably look at some other trader, more reliable. We're looking... Here's another one. To look at someone who trades in more adequate coins. That's someone who trades in SHIB, in Doge, also pretty dangerous trades. I wouldn't sign up with that person on his trades. These are the hidden ones here. So you can only see them if you subscribe. So let's say we open another one. Solana, not a bad coin. SU, not a bad coin. Vile, a good coin. In principle, I agree with this. That is, of course, it is better if he trades general Bitcoin, some Ether, but if there are altcoins which have proven themselves to you, the risk is not so high, it is better to use it. So now we have chosen, let's say, this trader, Santoro, let's click copy, and that's how we're going to repeat the transaction. What do you need to do? Enter the amount of investment that you need. Set what exactly to copy. Here will be futures trading. You do not want to risk, remove. Here will be trading. Here will be bots. Also, it can also be used, let's say, leave only spot trades. Or rather, it has no spot trades. There are only so or so. Well, let's say, let's give bots. We will talk about them in detail later. So enter these settings. Also copy the bots that are there, let's say, all entered. entered the amount, clicked copy on the alt. In the case if it will be spot trades, here you can also change the settings. Put, for example, perhaps, here such a yes. Here, you can put smart copy mode. If it is enabled, you will be at more even favorable prices to enter than he himself, the trader. It will be, as it were, the exchange itself will react to this. Here, also here you can put stop loss, that is, if the trades go wrong, yes, so that you stop copying the strategies of this trader. And in some you can still put leverage, regulate yourself. Here, for some reason, I do not see it. But in some you can put, for example, that without leverage, respectively, you will be, or a large amount to use your balance, or just the amount will be itself, not for the whole. There, the transaction. There, the trader opened $1,000. You open. There, for $50, let's say. But it is safer. I advise you to use it in this way, especially if you are a beginner and do not know too much. Further we go, trading bots. I have already talked about them. There was a separate video, but quickly, briefly, run through. What it is in general, if there you copy the strategy for the trader, here you run the bot, and it functions itself. It makes trades according to preset settings. There. The best bots for this are Spot Grid Bot and Futures Grid Bot. If there, let's say, we are going to customize the usual spot trading and copy trading, then let's consider the Futures Grid Bot here. What is its peculiarity? How it differs from the usual spot bot, that it can earn not only in longs, that is, bought cheap, sold expensive, but also in shorts. How it works, you borrow from the exchange SAIDs 2, sell the currency at the current price, and when the price of the currency falls, the bot itself will buy back. It turns out, the currency crypto at a lower price, and returns the debt to the exchange, so you will get the difference. And also with the neutral strategy, when the bot will earn on all movements both up and down, this is the most delicious strategy, in my understanding, because now the volatility is high, the market is not particularly up, not particularly down. There was a feeling that the bullish trend has already started. Yes, but in fact, I think it is so contrived, and in fact now it will be just a sideways trend. The market will be shaking up and down like this, so it's one of the best times for the bot. Here you choose some coin actually on Bitcoin. If you trade and exit, you need to have a huge balance. It's better to take some coin that is not so expensive, let's say Solana USDT, also a reliable coin. Here you choose a neutral strategy. Here will be, as you can see, AI strategy. Yes, that is artificial intelligence and manual. It's not really artificial intelligence. It's just presets that Bybit recommends. Here's the best way to do it. Take the AI strategy, copy it manually, copy it here, and make values like this. Remove leverage to reduce risk and build the number of grids, that is the number of orders that can hang at the same time, yes. So the bot buys $100 there. Some currency, the price keeps falling, it buys more. These grids, yes, the grid. This is the maximum number of simultaneous grids that will hang. And build the number of these grids. Keep about 1%. In principle, here is even a good default value. Then enter the amount, click Create Now. So here you can set the price stops. They should be lower than this range in which you will trade, let's say, if you want to exit earlier. So with the bot sorted out, there are two things that are the safest. They are hidden in the earn section. That is, in fact, passive earnings on the exchange without any, especially without any risks. The two main ones that I personally use often are liquidity mining and Bybit savings. Let's go to Bybit savings. How does it work? Here, in fact, you just freeze the amount of cryptocurrency on your account. Let's say you have Bitcoin, the same thing, and you want to get APR in almost 2%. For this, you must freeze for 30 days some amount of money on your balance. That is, just you have bought Bitcoin. This strategy is good to combine, or rather a way of earning is good to combine with the fact that you just buy cryptocurrency. For example, there is 1 Bitcoin you have. And so after 30 days, you can take this Bitcoin plus 2% of the amount you invested. It is calculated for you here. Click that you agree with the rules. Click Stake Now. Everything. The money is frozen and you can get it even before this period. Just you will not get this percentage. In the same way you can do it on Flexible, i.e., it is not for a certain period of time, but in general for a period of time, that you decide yourself. So you'll get money credited every day to the balance that you earn. Plus, here is also available auto investment. That is, let's say you invested in Bitcoin, received a day later their 0.0000 some bits. It immediately further invests it. So reinvest, 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 and if you invest a small amount here, you will have as much as 6%, yes, and if the amount is huge, the percentage will be smaller. Also, enter, connect, click stake now. Personally, I prefer more for a certain period of time. Why, firstly, it disciplines. Secondly, the percentage is kind of fixed in the moment, it stays that way. But the percentage inflexible, yes, it can change, it can be a little higher, a little lower, so it is better to bet your Bitcoins or some other coin, yes, to stake to make money. If you go for a specific term, it is better to bet on a predetermined term. And the last method we're going to talk to you about today is liquidity mining. What it is. Basically, you pair two cryptocurrencies of your account to an exchange so that it will use your crypto to conduct transactions for other people, well, exchange transactions, there, buying, selling, and so on. And you will receive a percentage of these transactions. That is, let's say we take the same Bitcoin USDT, you can add only USDT or only Bitcoin, but it is better to take them in a pair at once. Why? Because you will receive money in both currencies and, thus, USDT will be there to help you in case Bitcoin falls in price, yes, so that you, in fact, earn money and cover these possible losses. Well, Bitcoin is simply a currency that will always grow sooner or later and will always go up. Plus, again, you will receive one and the other in equal parts, and thus, you will receive at once an interesting cryptocurrency and fiat money analog USDT, which is a stable coin with which nothing will happen. Enter both. The best way to do it is how? Let's say, at the current price, so that it is directly equal. That is, let's say, if you take Bitcoin and invest, yes, you take, there, USDT. After that, you choose the leverage. Again, if you're not very experienced, then don't do that. Here we see APR. Pretty good values, yeah. Let's just put it in. You press add liquidity, that's it. You have rented, or rather, lent to the exchange. For this, it makes transactions and returns crypto to you every day. You will be credited. That's it. And when, at any time, when you need it, you can click remove and take what you have invested. Plus, take what you have invested. What you've earned. Here, actually, these were the 5 basic ways to earn money on Bybit. Be sure to give me likes, write in the comments what other ways you would like to learn more. If there are any, I'll tell you about them all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.